artist. He'll look familiar because he's just on stage. What? Crazy. Oh man, it is good to see you. Oh, every month. Thank you for laughing and for coming and being here. Again, bug spray out first stays on the table. Paper towels. Toilet paper again. I just can't stress that enough. You will need it. Anyway, I don't know if anyone was here at the one party where we got sprayed by the neighbor with a hose. That was awesome. Everyone was running inside soaking wet, and I was like, wow, that rain came real fast. And but they looked pained. Anyway, yeah, he was spraying us. I saw him recently, he bought a flamethrower, and I'm just nervous that it was for to replace. No, that was a joke. That was a joke. That's stupid. But anyway, that was terrible. That was really rude. Never spoken to him since. I wonder if he can hear me. He's out for sure right now already. Oh, thank God, thank God, thank God. Because that is the lowest, that is the most demeaning thing you can do. Like, you can come knock and talk to us, that's fine, okay? Or just spraying a hose at people, you cannot do that. We know. I guess it's so. Anyway, so I'm so sorry if you were there for that, because that was awful. That shouldn't have happened. It wasn't that bad. We weren't being that loud. Not like this.
We were being pretty loud.
But it probably was like 3 a.m.
They were loud.
It's like on.
Forgot how that song goes, but thank you all for your patience. So it's David Gray who's up next. He's upstairs. David Gray, yeah. Here are lots of... David Gray and the 50 Shades is the name I'm getting. Oh, thank you. I get the message. Oh, man.
I guess there's one thing we can do.
Isn't Wizard of Oz crazy?
Isn't it? It's crazy. Okay, did you know this fact about Wizard of Oz? You know when she's in the Poppy Land and snow is falling and she's floating away? Back then they were like, what do we use for snowflakes? Like, you know, to make it look like snow. How about this stuff? This stuff looks just like snow. Let's just sprinkle that in the air. We'll do a couple of takes. Sprinkle this stuff everywhere. She'll lay in a bed of it. It was asbestos. It was asbestos. Yes, that is a fact. And the hanging guy in the forest is not true. That is not what happened. Huh? My source is a report done by a podcast called Do Go On. They're an Australian comedic podcast where they do reports on parts of history, things people submitted. That was one. And the thing hanging in the forest did not. That wasn't a thing. But they hired bought, took, I don't know, a bunch of exotic birds. And so these crazy birds are just in the woods backdrop. So that's probably what you're seeing. But you don't even see them. That was just a fact. Those weren't jokes. That was just information for you all to know and pass on to others. And thus, you are all smarter than 2 minutes ago. Just by a little bit. It's very inconsequential. Now, also, I heard from some source that was reputable. Come on. That, you know, the study when you're growing up, everyone was like, smoking weed kills brain cells. That's based on a study. That's true. It was based on a study. Okay? But the study was of, I think, 80 chimps, and half of them they made smoke weed, half of them they didn't. The ones who did smoke weed, their brain cells were depleting, and they died, and they looked at their brain, and they were like, oh, they have way less brain cells than these guys, and they died so quickly. But it was because they were making the chimps, this is horrible, smoke weed through gas masks. So without proper oxygen. So they're just poisoning and suffocating these chimps. And they're like, yeah, this couple chimps smoke weed and now it kills brain cells. But it doesn't. Actually, if anything, it actually can create new neural pathways. Thank you. Are you ready? Okay, it's David Gray and the 50 Shades. Is that right? Awesome. some cool stuff. They're getting ready. Bunch of freaking hipsters over here. Oh, can you say that anymore? Does anyone need this? We're good? I'm putting it back. Ready? No, he's tuning. He's tuning. You know this part of it? Not the mic check, it's the tuning. Two different things. Did you know this? Two different things for you non-musicians out there. Cheers. I hope everyone's putting back a nice beer right now. I'm pro-alcohol. I heard someone say in a TikTok live, but someone say, yes, I'm sorry if this is gonna, I'm not sorry, but this person is like, I appreciate everything you said about this disagreement on abortion. I am pro-life for myself, but I respect everyone, I respect their choices. No, you're not pro-life. That's what pro-choice is. That's choice. Yeah, everyone can choose. So yeah, you would be pro-choice. Anyway. No, just saying. I'm not saying anyone should be one or the other. I'm just saying if you're one, be that thing and know what it means. Yikes. All right. That's it.
What up? Hello, everyone. It's my first song that I'm starting with tonight. I'm gonna be a little one that I wrote during COVID. So hopefully y'all can relate. Give it up for COVID. All right. So. So this next song, I want to dedicate to Nathan, who's not here with us, because he usually sings the vocals. So, anyways, yeah, he's no longer with us. Anyways, so yeah, this next one's called Silent Rush.
These are some new lyrics, so I'm gonna use my music stand here.
Yes! Hey, it's what it's for!
I want to give a big thanks to Wes for being here tonight.
Woo!
He's an amazing drummer. He drove all the way up from Georgia. Awesome. Thank you guys. Alright, so this next one, yeah, just have some fun with it.
Thank you. That sounded good.
Slow.
best, you.
Does anyone else want a blanket?
Yeah.
I have lots of blankets. But the condition is, anyone can have a blanket that wants one, but you have to take it with you when you leave. So how many is that? Okay. I'll just get all of them. I'm going to bring the blankets.